Morning to you. Yeah, I think it's his network, but I've already sent the link again. Hope you got it. Listen, guys, a trade.
Good morning, all.
Good morning. You're welcome. A trade is about to unleash right here. So let's get ready for it. The trade is about to unleash right here. So it's a straightforward trade today. I'm not looking at any other thing than this. I hope you guys understand why.
Yeah,
That's the
to cover the liquidity between those portions.
Yep. I'm expecting that to happen. So some of the currency pairs I've already done it.
Yeah, gold has done it. So.
Yeah. And GBP card has done it as well. GBP card has done it. So I'm not sure why GU is so slow to do it. Let me see. Short position. Get this. Okay, give or take, there's a first reaction on the 50 level. So as a first reaction, that's why I'm expecting it to break that zone first before we get in on the lower time frame. So we'll see that break. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put a trend line there. Let me just do this. I'm not sure if I'm recording this, am I? Yes, it's recording.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put a trend line there.
The previous videos, we are not getting them.
Sorry?
The previous videos, we are not getting them.
Oh. Listen. You know, personally, I will after uploading them, it's like I have so many recording going on because I'm also having a training in the morning. I'm having a 2-week training is going on right now. So that obviously is eating into that particular aspect. It's okay. We'll get everyone out. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what I'm looking at right now on GU. I'm looking at days operation. I'm looking at days. So that means a possible retracement may happen where I'm looking at this zone here. A possible retracement may happen at this zone here, here or here. So we should pay attention to price action here. If we get overextension, then this zone. So price may drop and then before going back up. Now, before we jump into a conclusion on that, let me see. Before we jump into a conclusion on that, let me look at the 4-hour time frame. Now we can see there is a change in structure because of this massive push up of that news. So the reason why we were selling yesterday is because of structure. And I explained that to everyone. So this push-up is not my thing. The market maker did it. I didn't know what they were going to do. So I want to defend myself first before anybody start criticizing me and say, we're supposed to use technical analysis to know that it is a push-up we're gonna buy. Come on.
But it's the news that cost it.
Yeah.
No.
So
it is the news that cost it.
Yeah. I'm trying to explain. No, there are some people after doing analysis. Imagine I did analysis yesterday, and somebody now say, he didn't sell, he didn't drop as he analyzed. So it's not a sell market. It was actually a buy market. No, the market was selling. This news is obvious that this is a news. This one is not my thing. I don't predict news.
People used what happened yesterday, and because of that, a lot of people like make money yesterday from the news of yesterday. So they kind of left this thing open, and a lot of people, their stop loss was not activated, and they lost a lot of money.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that lost money yesterday. In fact, many accounts were blown yesterday. My forest fund accounts were lost yesterday. Many, I feel for a lot of people yesterday. I fed for them. I prayed for them that God will keep them in this business with the right mindset, because that kind of thing can mess you up.
But sir,
Yes.
Yeah. My question there is that when I was going through all those the charts, most of them put stop loss, and the stop loss is not activated. Is that not the cause of the? I think the cause should be to the brokers, because most of the brokers, I think they're the one that they're meant to bear the consequence, isn't it?
Bro, who is not suffering the pain? Who lost money? The people. You and I are the trader. When I always say, stay away from the news, these are the reasons. I know when you see that kind of move, it's like, that's money. I should have been making it. Stay away. Stay away, stay away. Because you are a day trader. As a day trader, you will be more affected by this spike than anything else. Imagine somebody who is trading, all right, this downtrend, and he got into the trade at this level, and this pushed up, came down, push up. It's not affected by that move now. It's not. It's not affected by that move. But we, the retail day traders, we are the one that should be more careful. That's why I tell you guys, if you don't know how to trade the news, get out. Before the news is released, get out. Close your trades if you are there. If you put stop losses, we used to say people put stop losses and just be safe. But we saw what happened yesterday. Smashed open. The stop losses were not activated at all. They were just numb. Money was just going in increase minus. Accounts were just shutting down. Tank, 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 tank. In fact, the 1 minute candle, if you go and check the 1 minute candle, I'll show you now. Let me show you. See the 1 minute candle, you will see. Where is it? The 1 minute candle. Where's the news?
You need to go further backwards.
This way, yeah? Okay. Look at it. Oh my God. This is one. This is 1 minute candle. Let me measure it for you. You see. From here, it just shoot up. Look at that. This is the first one. That's 98 pip. 1 minute. The first 1 minute candle was almost 100 pip. Can you imagine? And there was no hesitant. 1 minute move. That's 60 seconds. 60 seconds. So how quick can you be when you're already 98 pips against you? How quick can you be to close your trade? And some of them were closing, it wasn't working. Why? Because of overspread. The spread also increased. So things like that, guys, is a lesson. And many people now, I was chatting and receiving calls from many traders yesterday. And I told them, you know what? I feel sorry for those of you that lost money. You will recover. By God's grace, you will recover. But this is a lesson. Stay away from him. So, but how do we not do it? Can't we trade the news? There are ways people trade the news. But the truth is, it's not all the time. It works. It's called the strategy. It's everywhere. Buy stop, say stop, put it somewhere. But again, it doesn't happen for everybody. That one would take a lot of time for you to practice.
But the question I want to ask is that, would it have been a deliberate thing on the part of the brokers not to activate their stop loss?
That's the thing I cannot answer, because it has not happened to me before. That's number one. Number two, I've been wise enough not to be trading news because I don't know how. I've tried it. I tried to learn it. In fact, I lost much money trading news that I've ever traded normal trades. So I stopped. There was one day I had about 800 pounds on my account to trade. I said, okay, I'm going to trade this news, and I'm risking about 5% of that account. I did, calculated my pips, then set my buy stop, set stop. Know what the news did? The news, first of all, this is not, I'm talking about several times, but this is one of the examples. The news went there and activate my set stop and go up and activate my buy stop. Why I see my buy stop was activated, I thought it was going up now. So I closed my set stop in negative, in minus, in loss. Guess what it did? Immediately I closed my set stop. Price push up a bit. I said, let me take profit. The next thing smashed down and close. You know, you have never seen some news crazy things there. Your heart will be in your hand. In fact, the moment the news is released, the kind of spread that expand, you'll be shocked.
Sir, in a nutshell now, suppose I'm on a trade.
You get out before the news.
I should just opt out.
Get out of the trade.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Get out of the trade before the news. After the news, come back and look at the markets about an hour later or 30 minutes later, see where you can begin to trade.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. This game is psychological, it's mental. People have gone mad since yesterday. I'm telling you. There are people now that just quit Forex because of what happened yesterday. A lot of people have quit Forex, I'm telling you, just because of what happened yesterday. So on this trade, we have two options. If price failed to break this trend line, this one down, okay, then we are not selling it. If we break above this trend line and this psychological level 22,000, major trend psychological level 22,000 here, then we're buying. And then we take profit here at the equal high and then wait for another opportunity. Okay, That's what we're looking at. So two things today. Price break above this high. You will see your candlestick behavior. Just watch out. You will see it. Either before London open or when London market open. So that's why I put a support. You see, this is support here. There's a support there on that 50 Fibonacci level support. He's using it as a support. He had to break. So I have my trend line. So I have my support. So giving me an assurance that if you break that zone down, it's going to come all the way down to this psychological level first, and then create price action. Because it's a minor psychological level, I believe it's going to break through to test this low again, tap into this other block. They call it other block, but it's going to tap into this demand zone. And then at this demand zone, we know that it's going to take it up again. All right. So we know there's a psychological level there, which is 2100. Is a major one as well. That's where he was fighting yesterday, struggling to break through. And do you know what? Do you know, guys, that I anticipated this? I also analyzed this trade yesterday. Remember? I told you guys that this trend line, if you break and retest, then you can buy. Do you know that I said that? You guys didn't remember. One watch the video. I'll share the video with you. It's there. I said it. I said, all I want to see to look upside, to start looking at buying, I said, is when this channel breakout. I want to see a breakout from this channel. I said, I need to see a bullish breakout, a bullish candle that break out of it. Something like this. And this was exactly it. But because of the news, I didn't want to even stay on the market. And this breakout happened after I have closed all my trades, because the sale was not happening anymore. So I remember we were on the training with the Expo Peep student. When I said it, I said, guys, break even. I've broken even. I say, you guys break even. I mean, take profit, partial profit. The way this candle is behaving, this thing is happening. I don't like it. It's very good to have understanding of a candlestick behavior. It's so important. Those decisions I took yesterday, I'm so grateful that I took them. I'm happy. Because I don't understand the pain now that other people are feeling. I don't understand that pain. It's hard for me to relate with that pain right now. Why? Because the decision was made ahead. There's money in this market, brothers and sisters. If we have sisters here, there is money in this market. Don't push it. Don't push it. All this attempt, you know how dangerous this kind of thing is to the market. Why put your head on it? It's like catching a falling knife. Why would you want to trade a news that you don't even know how it's going to result? Technical analysis can't track that one. It won't tell you is this peak, from this peak level to this peak level. It won't tell you it's going to break this trend line. No, it's crazy. This one is even straightforward. There are some, they don't even have direction. They will first of all go up, go down. Or some of them will first go up with one candle, massive, then come down again on the same candle, smash down with massive weak rejection. Then from that down, they will break out again. They will not go up again. You have not seen some candle.
You know, those ones come as a result of some of the news information being positive and some being negative.
That's the point. It was not my business. I don't want to see, because me at that time, I want to avoid all those things. That's the point. I don't want to get myself trapped with all this massive drop. I don't want to, or push up. I don't want to. Get out. For me, get out. Stay away. So we're looking at two things here, guys. First, this zone. Price break, retest, and we'll take it hard. This zone. Price break below. And then we say, we're looking at this zone. This is where the whole decisions have to be made. Either a buy decision or a sell decision. But we can't decide now. Why? Because of this news. This news that just pushed up, we might expect that this imbalance should be filled. All right. Market should fill in. That's our expectation, but it may not do it. It may not do it. They may not want to do it because they know everybody knows that this is imbalance. They know that. So what they will do is to play around for a while. Let's check the news. Maybe we have a news today. Let's check the forex factory. It's very important as a day trader to always check forex factory. Okay, always. Okay, there is. PPI. Another one is coming. Oh, strong one. Okay, forecast
is even
0.2. Is it 3? Yes, yeah, within that time frame. So we have core PPI unemployment claim. So this one is serious too, very serious. So that's one of the reasons that
I just listening to some.
Sorry.
I'm looking.
That's one of the reasons why I like London section. By that time, I'm done. If I didn't see any trade, I won't force it. I won't. You see, but every day there's news. Can't we just find a way to trade this news? Listen, that's the problem. You can't be thinking of finding a way to trade the news. Because if there is, people are succeeding with it, you would have had a lot of people coming and claiming, a lot of traders would have come to claim that, listen, I make money by trading the news. You know, there will be a section for it. But there are those that trade it, but not on a lower time frame like this. They trade it as a projection to the future of the way the market will be, like a situation of war, a situation of election of new president, new prime minister, a situation of pandemic like it happened previously, a situation of what do you call it, inflation that is happening in UK, and all of those kind of things. But you see, that information will help you to project the longer term, at least 1 year project, 6 months project. You're looking at how the market will go in the next 2 months, in the next 1 month. And then you position yourself as what? You position yourself as a swing trader or a position trader. That's how those people make money with it. So those people that are really doing it, they are into fundamentals, they are swing traders. Just check. Majority of them that are into fundamental trading, they are swing traders. They are not like day trader like us.
So would you say they would have priced in what the news would be in their trade when trading?
Yeah, but they will look at, they are not looking at this economic news that is released on a daily basis. No, that's not what they look at. They look at the bigger picture of the geopolitical issues in that country that affect the currency, and they will look at the state of the fundamentals that has to do with war, pandemic, a change of presidency or prime minister level government. So they look, because those things takes time. For instance, if they say election is coming in so country, it doesn't just, like the United States, it doesn't just happen overnight. It takes several months of preparation. So within that projection, there is a fundamental going on that they follow. All these little micro news that we are receiving every day, it doesn't affect them. That's not what they're looking at. Believe me. So now, first of all, analysis here. You see what I'm doing? I put what do you call it? a support there. This is 1 hour time frame support. Why? Because price is failing to break below that low. And I have to put a trend line there. Why? Because this is the second touch. First touch, second touch. So what does that mean? It means that price is creating a retracement at this level. It's trying to. What happened to the rest position? It doesn't mind right now. This is Gbpusd. So what we need to do is to position for a breakout of this trend line and a breakout on outside this one before we get into the trade. We want to see a breakout, proper one, before we get into a trade to buy. All right. Already, this is a clear buy market. No one should be arguing it. I'm not going to tell you now, say we are seeing a sell market. No, this is a clear buy market. It has been declared buy zone. This is clear. Now, just in case, for those of you who still have some doubts about some strategy stuff, no, I believe not. But some of you may think, we say that price break above the high of the week, we should be looking at buy. Why didn't we just be buying yesterday when we're trying to sell? Again, I explained to you that at that time, the overall trend is a sell market. So in most cases, when the overall market is a sell market, what you find is a struggle in the market. Why? The overall is a sell market, but the market is declaring a weekly buy. So what you see is a struggle. And I told you yesterday, the only thing that would change that fact is a news, and which is exactly what happened. And it doesn't happen like this all the time. So in most cases, what is very good for a good setup is that the high of the week is broken along with in direction with the trend. So let's say we are in an uptrend and the high of the week is broken up and we are on an uptrend. That's a clean trade. Nothing should argue that. No one should be arguing that, oh, we're going to buy, we're going to sell. No. Just keep buying. Just keep buying. Looking for buys setup because it's a trend. The same thing with the downtrend. So imagine this trade has broken below the low of the week yesterday. Who is arguing it? Everyone should be selling. Why? The overall trend, it says so. That's the kind of setup you want to see. So when you see a setup whereby a break of the above, like this one that happened this week, of the high of the week, and is against the trend, be careful.
Awesome. Yeah.
Be very careful.
No. Oh, good. I'm just listening while I'm working. Can we?
All right. Be very careful. Be very careful, please. So take this and add it up. If you have not been paying attention to what I just said now, pay attention to it. Pay attention to it, please. You learn. See, you have to learn every day. Keep learning. That's what the mentorship does anyway. So on the mentorship, there's new stuff. The market is dynamic. You'll be able to learn a lot of things within that space of time that you have. And then you'll be able to know, oh, I understand. I have experience of this. I remember this thing. Discuss this. You just keep seeing it happen. So add this to your arsenal. Whenever you see, first, look at the overall trend. Look at the overall trend on Sunday night or Sunday evening. Look at the overall trend. Sunday, look at the market. Which trend is it going to? Where is it heading to? Up or down? Once you know that, just be praying that the break of the high of the week should be in that favor. The high and low of the week should be in that favor. That's it. Once you have that, it's a good setup. It's a good setup. And I'm not just talking about GBpUSD. All currency pairs using this strategy. All currency pairs. All right. I hope that's clear. So I hope how many of you lost an account yesterday? Did you lose trade yesterday? Who did? Congratulations. I'm happy that you guys did it. Wow. I'm really glad. Well done. You guys are learning. You're catching the vibes. Congratulations, guys. Okay, now, this is the trade. I hope you've done this on your chart. Do it like this, okay? You want to pay attention to it. That's part of the analysis you're learning. So you want to pay attention to it. So what we're looking at is that we're longing a price break above this high, right? Which is showing us a sign that it would. And we'll put our stop loss around this zone. And we're targeting first here. As our first take profit we're looking at. Okay. And that's about, now we can get in on the 15 minutes time frame for a better entry. Okay, which is here now. You see how clear it is. Now it's breaking the trend line with that 3 minutes left. So we want to see the market do this, and then we'll move our stop loss a bit closer. All right. So let it break. All you want to see is a break. So that's the first take profit. The second take profit will be here. If it comes here or here. So we're looking at that today, this morning. Any question on that? That's looking at the buy session, because we're on a buy market. We should be looking at that plan. This is plan A of the whole thing. So this is retracement, 50 level retracement rejection here. So price is pushing up. So we already done that. I will take away the Fibonacci now. It's no more needed. So this is what we have. I'll try as much as possible to have a clean chart for you to see. So that's the first one. Let me take a chart of that. That's the first one we're looking at to buy. Okay. Price break above there, you trigger. Because I already see a W there. Can you see a W there? Come on, guys. What are the confluences? Number one, psychological level. Number two, trend line. Number three, chart pattern. So we have 3 out of 4 confluences. And already prices above the high of the week. So that's 5 out of 5. So it's a buy trade. What we need now is just a push up to the candle to break. We want that bullish candle to break above this 22,000 major key levels. So once it break above that zone and it's a confirmed break, then we get in. It had to be confirmed. So already the confluences is right, is a buy trade, everything is set. I see a W pattern. I see a W pattern, double bottom. All right. So breakout, and then we take it. So that's the first trade on the buy. Now, if it failed and break below this one, okay, if it failed and break below it, then that might be extended. We're not going to sell really, because even though we're trying to sell, we might want to sell to this zone. We might want to sell to this zone here, again to the high of the week before taking up again. But I hope not. I hope that will not be the situation. And maybe that might happen later, but I'm not sure. So the first thing I can see that is viable based on our strategy right now is this trade happening right now. Okay. So, guys, happy trading. You know, trade with caution. Trade with proper risk management. Do not push the market. Trust me, if you push it, it will push back. The market know how to let it come to your zone. Where is your zone? Let it break. Let it break above it. Already the bullish momentum is clear. This is a bullish candle now. It's clear that it's a buy. The buy guys are coming in. The buyers are coming in. So immediately you see this candle. This is 15 minutes candle. You want to see it break above it. So before this 15 minutes is complete, you have to go to the 5 minutes time frame to see it properly. Already the trend line is broken. We have a clear double bottom. So you want to see on the 5 minute that the candle break above the high, and then you get it. Okay, are we good? Everyone okay? Any question? Yes. Shola. Is Shola still here?
I'm here, sir. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. I saw your message yesterday, so let's look at it.
Okay. Let me come in with my let me connect with my laptop.
Please do.
Okay, so let me just do that.
Oops. Let me post all of this stuff in the group so that you guys can use it for your advantage. Makinde,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
Good morning.
You're quiet today. I hope you didn't lose money yesterday.
No, I wasn't. I actually went to my hometown. I have some burial arrangements to do, so I wasn't.
So sorry. It's okay. Good.
I'm not even trading this week. I'm just
That's good.
getting on it.
That's good. Good decision. Even the setup this week is horrible. It's horrible.
Thank you.
All right, welcome.
So do you have an update regarding what we discussed regarding the video I uploaded last time?
Yeah, we will. I told you after the training.
Oh, okay.
After the training next week, we're going to start it as under the mentorship group, okay? It has to be for the mentorship. Now, I'm going to, I don't want to announce it to you guys. You guys will feel like, oh my God, I should have waited for this hour. I'm going to be offering a discount because a lot of people are struggling to afford the mentorship. Wow, where's that noise coming from? Where's that noise coming from? Okay. Now, the reason why I'm buying this market is because of all of the conferences that is here. On the SEC conferences, if you are going to say there is no conference at the moment, we have to wait for a setup. The only setup that is viable right now is this one that we see here. This is the only setup that is viable. A channel has been broken, all right, and it's broke out boldly. So we want to see now that the only thing we're waiting for is this psychological level to break above. Once price break above it on this 5 minutes, we get in. That's it. And your first take profit, remember, is on this psychological level, 46 pip or thereabout 40 pip. Let's just say 40 pip. And after 40 pip, break even, take your first take profit, and then wait for price to top this high before any possible drop. That's what we're looking at. So you guys see, you guys can see, you know it, you know what to do. So Shola, when you're ready, let me know. Let me go through that way.
I'm ready, sir.
All right. It's now your time to share your screen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what the problem is.
Can you see my screen, sir?
Yeah, turn one of the volume down. You need only one. Okay.
Can you not see, sir?
Yeah, I see it.
Sir, this is the problem I'm having with the Fibonacci, sir. Let me just bring it out quick.
Okay.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not on it yet.
It's on it.
It's not on it. I'm seeing it now. Put it back. You have to bring it down. Bring it down. The
Go ahead.
point, this 0 point, the faded one must be on. No, not on that. On top of the other one. Stretch it on top of this one.
Are you saying I should come back?
No, hold on. Let me show you. Put it here.
That should be on top of the blue line.
Put it here. Where is he?
Yeah, I'm here.
Put it there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You see my blue line? Did you see it? Annotation. Yeah.
I can't see your blue line, sir.
You can't see what I'm doing.
Okay, yes, sir. Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, sir. I'm seeing it, sir. Now, this is my problem, sir.
Yeah.
I want a situation whereby I want to see 0.0, 50.0, 52.0. I'm not seeing it here, sir.
It's because you have to listen. You copy this format. There are different Fibonacci levels. This is a set of Fibonacci level that you have. This one is the one I use currently. That's why you had this. You set it up like this. So you need to understand how to use it. You don't need all those many ones that have different levels. This is the main thing you're looking at. 61, 50, 61.
So where's my 50, sir? Because I don't even know the 50 well. Sir, is this my 50? Oh, I'm coming, sir.
This one, yes.
Is this my 50?
Yes, that's your 50 level. The red one.
So where's my 60, sir?
61 is the green one, the green line.
Down here, sir.
Yeah, that green line.
Then where's my 70?
There is no 70 on this one.
What about 79?
79 is around this zone. But you didn't put it. So double click here. Click here. Yeah.
Okay.
Onto the eye. This is 78. Click this one.
Okay. This is can I change this to 79?
Check the color. You can change it to 79 if you want to. Remove it and put 79.
Okay.
Change the color.
Oh. So which color, sir? I think
Choose. Hold on. Choose this. No, not that one. Wait. Choose this one.
this
one.
This, right?
This one.
This, sir?
This one.
Okay, this, okay. I've done that.
Okay.
Sir.
Increase the opacity. Come, it's not finished. Where did you go? Increase the opacity to the end.
I've done that.
Okay, it's now. You still need another one?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Coming, sir. Then I wrote it down.
Okay.
Okay. I think 79 is okay.
Is he?
Okay, sir. Then there's another thing I want to ask, sir.
Yeah.
I don't like this bracket that used to be there. This bracket. What should I do?
That's price. It's telling you the price level. As a trader, you're supposed to know it now.
On yours, I don't think I'm seeing it now.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I was looking
Okay,
at
you want to remove it. Go back there.
Okay.
Screw all the way down. Move down. Okay.
So
check that one.
Okay.
And okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Is that okay?
That's all I want, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well done. All right. Okay, guys, any other question? Any other question? All right.
question.
Okay, go ahead, please.
You know, initially, I think beginning part of this week, when you check the daily or the 4 hour, we saw.
Can you move closer to your mic so that we can hear you well?
Okay, is it better now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. So, like I was saying, the beginning part of this week, when the market started changing direction,
Yeah.
we saw the head and shoulder pattern showing that there was going to be a change in direction from the up to the downside.
Yes.
Good. Now, I realized yesterday that we were supposed to be selling, yeah? But all of a sudden, there has been a reversal, just like that, a reversal to the upside. Does it often happen?
That's the point. Like I said, for those of you who were paying attention to the training, when I was saying it on the training, I said the only thing that would change such directions could be news, a spike, a massive spike that changes a direction of a trend. And that happens. And if the market changes, if a market, like you see now, this is an obvious reversal. If the market changes with this kind of structure, a lot of structure will be broken. Once you want, one thing you want to know is that is structure broken? If structure is broken, then that's it. This massive push-up broke all this structure to this side. Look at where it came. All right. It came up here to tap into this top zone. So what we're looking at now, let me go to 4-hour time frame. Okay. This is 4-hour time frame. We saw a head and shoulder. Okay, here. Right? And it changed automatically with the idea that you are just coming up with now. Look at that head. Sorry. That was too massive. This is head, shoulder, shoulder, and then price start dropping, breaking the neckline, but came back up, pull back. All right, it's supposed to continue dropping like this. All right, until it gets to this low. But it failed. This would have given us a double bottom, and then a reversal is possible here. But it started it here. So the question is, will it go up above and start selling now? Start buying now? First of all, you need to know there is a trend line here on the 4-hour time frame. So let me just put that there now so that you see. This is the only way you can say, well, it is an uptrend right now because of that break. So the only way you can be looking at this market now is that it has to break below this trend line to keep selling. Otherwise, it's a buy trade. It's a buy setup. It's an uptrend from the 4-hour. So it has moved from a downtrend, which obviously generally it has been, looking at it from the stop. All right, from all of this zone. Okay. And then looking at it from this zone. From the top here. Right. You see that trend line? So let me even take this one out. Let's say this one is not. Looking at it generally from that top. So we're still seeing a downtrend, but already we can perceive a micro uptrend happening in between. So price wants to go up, already broken this massive trend line and is retesting on it now to start pushing up. So the only way we can stay on this trade to say, okay, let's buy, let's keep buying. This trend line must be respected. This one. I'm not talking about this big one. Even this big one has been broken and is retested. Okay. So this one now is what I'm looking at. This one. Where is my annotation? Yeah. So price will come here, bounce off, buy. Come here again, bounce off. So that's a trend line that you'll be using. But at the moment, except this line, this trend line break and drop to this zone, there's no way we can expect price to come to this zone yet and buy. So this is the possible buy zone for the next future. Another possible buy zone. So price will push up, and ensure that it breaks this high before coming back down to the trend line to push up again to break another high. So higher high, higher lows. So that's the only way we can see, oh, the market has changed direction. But at the moment with this push up, it changed everything. It actually changed everything. So the market need to reset from next week for us to know a possible trade to take. You get it? Today's Thursday. So right now it's Thursday. You just have to wait for market to play out and then trade what is possible right now. You trade what you can see right now. But this trend line, pay attention to it. The market is coming to it in the nearest future to bounce off from it. So this whole imbalance will be filled here. This is the zone. This is the intersection here. That's when it's going to happen. Another one will happen here. Another one will happen here. This is my zone, I'm just saying. And then the uptrend just keep going. That's where I'm looking at it. Do you understand, bro?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
That second zone, what do you see that make you to put that second zone there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's going to come there, but I'm just anticipating it.
Yes, I'm just thinking, how do you...
If price come this way,
Okay.
because of the major psychological level, okay?
Oh.
I know price is going to fight here and then go back up. Again, it has filled up the liquidity. I mean, fill up the gap, which is imbalance that is here. It's been covered up.
Okay.
It's filled it up. So that is one. Two, you want to see that price go back up again, create a new high, and then smash all the way down to this zone again. And then push up again with a new high, probably smash up to this zone. So all of this zone is what I'm anticipating that price will gallivant before heading up. It's not going to just go up like that, except news is the one that is doing it. So let's see what this market is doing before we round up today. Okay, we see that price, that you see, look at this. This is when you see that a pattern failed. This is a failing pattern. The M pattern is about to fail. I mean, the W pattern is about to fail. See, that's how you know a failure. You see, when a pattern is about to fail, you can tell. It's just going to galambant about. So this might be like a consolidation until he chooses a direction. But again, this setting was right for a trade, for a buy. This setup is right for a trade for a buy. All of the confluences play out. Okay, so that's why we're looking at that position. You must have your confluences to mark a trade. You don't just say, I want to trade this, is buying. No, look at the confluences. Did it match? Or right now, there is no sell confluence that we're looking at. This is not an M pattern, one. Secondly, the trend line is there. It had to break it. We can't see that possibly happening now because of the multiple rejection. You see that? Of course, this is a key major zone. That's why I said the price must break above. It must. If it doesn't break above, there is no buy. So what happens if price start dropping? Then we look for opportunity to sell. So the sell opportunity will either be this way, which is obviously everyone already know what we expect. You sell from here. Trend line break. This is the trend line. You want that trend line to break. And then you position your set trade as put your stop loss there, 30 pips above, and then wait for a constructive trend line break. And then take it to this previous low, which is where the what do you call it? The supply, the demand zone was of that trade. That's the only way price will can bounce up. Again, that will not agree with almost coming to the trend line zone that we have. Probably price may come there and bounce off. but because this is a major zone, it might reject from that zone quickly. Okay, so this may happen. This is just a second thought of trade. What if this happened? What if? That's what we're looking at. This is what if. What if market doesn't go up? What should we do next? What if that market doesn't go up? What should we do next? I like to make my charts clean so that anyone reading it can understand it. So the question is, what will give us this sell? Let's check the confluences. One, there must be a breakup trend line. Price is close to psychological level. That's 2. So we need a chart pattern, at least M pattern or a bearish engulfing candle before we get in. We need that. If we don't have a bearish engulfing candle or a M pattern, those are the 2 things we're looking at to get into this trade. I'm looking for a bearish engulfing candle here. All right, there. It should be here, massive bearish engulfing candle or an M pattern, but this is a W already. So I'm not sure it's going to convert to M. There's no way it can be M. So the only way to trade this market is to see a bearish engulfing candle that will cover everything. That means validate all of this pattern. That's the only way we can be thinking of trading a sell. At the moment, I can't see it happening because that bullish candle that print is still very strong. You see it's still very strong. So it's playing around this major key zone. Otherwise, if it is a minor key zone, we would have break above it quickly. So we still have 7 minutes left on the 15 minutes candle, so we can see a progression here. So pay attention to it, guys. That's the trade. Okay. Pay attention to it. If it fails, then this is what we're looking at. But definitely, I believe it's not going to fail. Looking at what is going on, I don't think it's going to fail. It's still going to buy. It's still going to buy. Okay, done and dusted. See you guys later on the Expo Pip training for those of you who have access to it. See you later.